Hey Peter, so you walked us through the mechanical aspect. Walk us through the electronic aspect of the bike now during a rain setup. What do you change in the bike?
First of all, we do a lot at home, even before the train, because at least once a year, but probably more, we live in Holland, you have a wet race. So you prepare a lot on the computer before, and you put this already as a setting in the issue. So the rider or the mechanic can go with the switches on the handlebar and change the so-called modus of the bike. Now in this case, I already set it to rain modus. So when the bike is switched to rain modus, then a lot of the electronic settings automatically go to a complete rain setting. So it goes from dry to rain. Accidentally, you can see here that there comes immediately an alarm. I push so much on the buttons, I switch the dynamic traction control off. That's something you can do in case of problem, but normally you should tell your rider. So here is a warning for that. But what is happening with the electronics for the wet? What we do is we reduce the power at the moments that we know you can never use it. Like with fully banking in the wet, you can never use so much power. So we already reduce the power a lot. So the TC later don't need to do so much. Same goes for the engine brake. When the rider brakes, shifts around on the gears, the rear wheel will become immediately way too loose because there is not enough grip there. But also little things like how the engine reacts to the throttle. Normally, second, third gear with a lot of banking and good slip tie, you can open a lot of throttle and enjoy the drive. In the wet, that's almost like suicide. So we change, sometimes even per gear, how quickly the engine will react to the rider's throttle. There will be like a little delay in it. So there's a lot of little things going around that we change, but mostly it is about softening the power, the total power, make it a softer accepting of the power, and make sure that with the ECU settings that we prepare at home, that the traction control starts already earlier, because in the wet, if the tire spins, it quickly spins up completely, and there you go. So we prepare special settings that are like under the bottom, we call rain setting, and they tame the whole engine a little bit and make the whole throttle delivery a little bit more rider friendly. In the end, it's never friendly, it's always scary. But anyway, that's what we do.
Thank you. So in summary, we make a softer bike in terms of the mechanical aspect, also softer springs, also smooth delivery of the power and the torque.
Definitely,
for the bike.
Smooth is the good word, because at some point in fifth gear, you can use all the power, but not in second and third.
Yeah, understood. Thank you for that beautiful explanation. Hope to see you soon.
You're welcome.